Charging my attack. Ay, same old, same old. Another day, another great time here talking about Greg Roman. Engraven, what up, man? What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are enjoying your day. Y'all know it's always a fun time when the homie Engraven shows up. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna chill out. We're gonna talk about Greg Roman and get ready for what may be tomorrow in this crucial matchup against the Titans. Oh, what's up, Follow? Yeah, I found out Dez is activated. I didn't even know about this. I was at work at the time. But yeah, Dez has been activated. So we about to find out. Greg Roman saying the offense will forge a new identity. What does that mean? Well, we're going to find out because all eyes are on him. This should be fun. Oh, yeah, Engraven, you're right. Greg Roman's seat is hot right now. That's why I feel personally the entire Ravens fan base from now until the end of tomorrow's game, do not criticize Greg Roman. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He said the Ravens are going to forge a new identity on offense. Well, let's see it happen. Let's see it happen. We're going to call your bluff. If you can prove it to us, hey, we will all give you a round of applause. Show us you have the ability to adapt. You haven't showed that in San Francisco. You haven't showed that when you were with Buffalo. Hey, 3 strikes, you're out. Show us you have the ability to adapt. All eyes are on him. I love it. I set things up, and I don't even have this charged. So this is a perfect way to start out the stream. Let me just get this charged for a second. But yeah, this is it's time for the Ravens to step up as a whole, but it's also time for Greg Roman. It's time for you to step up with your play calling. Titans have a lot of injuries this week. Exactly. The Titans are dealing with injuries just the same way we are. So yeah, I just started to stream and legit, like, I forgot to charge this. So it's all good. I got my charger. But yeah, the Titans themselves, they're dealing with injuries. So same way we are. So there's not much of an excuse for either team to lose this game. This is a very important matchup in a very, very tough AFC. So something's got to give tomorrow. Something's got to give. It's time, bro. We have to step up, keep the grind. Love your channel and something, Grim. Thanks, Nicholas, man. I'm going to keep doing what I do. Keep doing what I do. Ah, man. What's going on, Jeremiah? This is going to be a tough game. It's definitely going to be a tough game, but Greg Roman, it's time to step up because one thing that's always been consistent throughout your career is your inability to adapt once defenses have figured out your schemes. You couldn't adapt in San Francisco. You couldn't adapt in Buffalo. And right now, you're in that same situation in Baltimore. Defenses have figured out your schemes. Your play calling has become predictable. And it's time for you to show that ability to adapt. You've had all this time, man. Show it. This is the perfect time. With us, unfortunately, losing Nick Boyle, this is the perfect time. And now that Dez has been activated, I am excited to see what this man can come up with because this is honestly his last chance, in my opinion. He's got to show us something. Do you think the Ravens will be able to stop the King? Well, I would be shocked if they managed to do a great. If they can stop him, I'll be shocked. I think they're going to do their very best to try and contain him, but without Calais Campbell and Brandon Williams, it's going to be tough, guys. It is definitely going to be tough. But hey, man, Derek Wolfe, for the most part, he's kind of taken over as that captain. They were very physical practice this week, according to them. So we're going to have to see what they do tomorrow. They're going to have to do their very best. As a Steelers fan, I just need the Thanksgiving game to happen, man. Oh, yeah, I'm waiting for that Thanksgiving game. That's our final test in terms of what we can do in terms of competing in the playoffs. But we'll see what happens there. Is it weird that I think this is good that we have a weak tight end depth so we can use our receivers more? It's not weird for you to think that. I feel like it's unfortunate that this situation had to happen in order for us to, pay more attention to our receivers. And that speaks on Greg Roman and the coaching staff for not utilizing their receivers more. But it's something that's got to happen. I felt it's unfortunate this is how it happens, and it took this happening, these injuries that happen, in order for us to be like, let's utilize our receivers more. But it sucks, but this is the case. If Lamar shows up this game, y'all can definitely win. And if the play calls aren't predictable, it's a winnable game for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. And this comes down to execution because even if Greg Roman shows a game plan that's not predictable and the schemes aren't predictable, if Lamar and the offense can't execute, we can't put that on Greg Roman. That'll be one of the few times we'll be like, Greg Roman actually did what he needed to do. He didn't. It's just Lamar and the offense weren't able to execute. For Roman, he'll be kicked out. For Vrabel, he'll be put on a leash if the Ravens win. I feel like a lot of Titan fans have been talking about like Vrabel, he might be on a short lease. Losing 3 of your last 4 games, that's not good. He might be on a short lease, but we'll see what happens, man. Devin Duvernay needs to play more. This is the perfect game for him to play more. If we're going to forge a new identity on offense, we've got to be able to utilize our receivers more. So, Greg Roman, will you be using Devin Duvernay more? We'll find out tomorrow. The Ravens defense going to give up at least 100 yards rushing. Probably. But, hey, if they can do as long as they don't give up 200 yards. If they give up 100 yards, fine. But 200, unacceptable. Need the young guys to step up. This is the time for the young guys to step up, man. Next man up. Ravens flock, man. You got to play Ravens football. When injuries happen, the next guy's got to step up and do what he's got to do. This is the perfect time. Show us that you're a true Raven. Step up, man. These young guys are going to have to step up, and they're going to have to play well. I think Patrick Queen is going to step up this game. Patrick Queen's been playing well so far this season, but it was just last week against New England, man. He had his rookie moment, which is to be expected. He had his rookie moment, but I believe moving forward, he should be fine. He's going to have moments like that. He is a rookie. We can't forget about that. I know he plays well for the most part, but Patrick Queen is a rookie. If Harrison comes and meets Henry in the hole, I'm going to go crazy. Harrison's a big dude. I think he can take him. What are your thoughts? I don't know, man. Harrison is a big dude, but same time, that's a rookie going up against King Henry. I don't know. There's a lot of guys. It's an interesting matchup, but I think King Henry going to win that matchup. As long as Harrison can do a great job in trying to slow him down, he's definitely going to get help. The weather will be pretty good tomorrow. That's good. It's going to be football weather. How long is Calais Campbell? Oh, if you're talking about how long Calais Campbell's out, Ryan, we do not know. He's week to week. We don't know his status at all. So he's not going to be in this game. He may not be playing next week. We actually don't know. That's kind of scary. Isaiah Wilson's debut is tomorrow. Good luck to the man. Good luck to him. Do you think the Raiders can beat the Chiefs? Well, they beat the Chiefs the first time. And since then, the Chiefs have been on a tear and added pieces, and they've just been a different Chiefs team than the team they met, the team that lost to the Raiders. So I don't know if the Raiders can win this game, but they got a good shot. I mean, if you have the confidence, you've already beaten them before. So if you got that confidence that you can beat them, you've already beaten them now, so you can believe you can beat them again. So best of luck to the Raiders, but I don't know if they're going to win tomorrow. Greets from Germany. Oh my God, I got a fan from Germany. What's up, Ben? Ben DLX. What's up, man? Appreciate the support. Ravens got to step up. Their playoff chances are closing. And yet, that's the thing. I understand everybody in Ravens flock is looking at the schedule and saying, man, on the back end, we got a lot of these other teams that we should be fine with. But you got to understand, the AFC right now, there are 9 teams with 6 or more wins. There are only 7 playoff spots. This isn't the time to be losing games, and every game isn't guaranteed. Great job, phone, for the messages. That's going to be happening all day. But yeah, this isn't the time to be messing around. Like, even if it's games we believe they can win, losing to the Patriots showed that not every game is guaranteed. Everyone went into that thinking, well, the Patriots, they're kind of lacking right now. Cam Newton's not doing well. The offense don't have the weapons. The Ravens should be able to win this game. And what happened? They lost. We got to take this seriously, guys. I've heard that we won't have fans tomorrow. Yeah, there's not going to be any fans in the stands tomorrow. I think I heard that, yeah. Our season is over if we lose these next 2 games. I don't know if our season will be completely over, but in terms of them doing anything in the playoffs, you lose these next 2 games, at this point, we're just getting into the playoffs just to hope for a miracle. What do you think on the How do you think on probably putting Dez on tight end? He is a bit. Dez has never played the tight end position. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not gonna just take. Dez has never. No, no. I don't think it would work out. I just don't think it would work out. Lamar should. Oh, Raw, you're back in this. What's up, man? Yeah, Lamar should definitely run the ball more. In fact, he should run it every single down, and we'll win the game 100% of the time. What's up, Lucas? Do you think the Jets can win one game? I have no clue. They can definitely win a game. The question is, do the Jets want to win the game? Because it clearly seems like they're actively tanking. Oh, this man Chickers. Season's already over. Man, bruh. Let me tell you something here, man. I know you you are on the freight train for hating on Lamar Jackson. I've seen a couple of your videos, Chickers. But let me tell you this. I ain't got no problem. If you want to be on the Lamar Jackson hate train, if that's gonna be your thing, cool. But I'm gonna need you to step your game up, man. You can't be some of the things you're doing now kind of seem similar to what I saw last time. I want more from you. I'm gonna challenge you, Chickers. I need you, if you're gonna hate on Lamar Jackson, I need you to hate on him 10 times more than you've already had. I want to see if the Ravens lose to the Titans, Chickers. I'm coming to your channel after the game. I want A plus hater material. Because I know this is what you do, man. I want A plus hater material from you. I'm gonna challenge you on that, man. I'm gonna challenge you on that, Chickers. Anybody that watches, I want a. I didn't even know that's your brother's law. Yeah, see, I got an iPhone now, so I used to be an Android guy. I got an iPhone now. I don't even know how these ringtones work. But I love that. See, we share something, Raven. Me and your brother-in-law, we got the same ringtone. But yeah, Chickers, I'm challenging you. Give me the perfect hate video for Lamar Jackson if we lose to the Titans, but only if we lose to the Titans. All right. Greg Roman, all eyes on him. Too bad history has proven he doesn't adjust well. Yeah, I'm not expecting much from him, but hey, he's the one who said it, so we're going to give him the opportunity. What if the Giants upset the Ravens? It could very well happen. The Giants have a pretty good defense, so who knows? I hope he played Dez Bryant in the game more than 2 snaps. They have to at this point. They have to, man. At this point, if you don't play, what's the point of activating Dez Bryant if you only give him 2 snaps? At that point, you're wasting his time. Like, you're not even utilizing him. And I hate the Ravens always want to do the generic. We're going to slowly integrate him into our offense. No, show us what he can do. I understand he's got to learn the playbook. That's not a problem. But at least put him on the field. Give some of the plays that he's learned so far, put him on the field and see how he does with it. Don't give me we're going to slowly integrate him. Because whenever the Ravens say that about a receiver, it means he's not going to see much time in this season. He's going to see very, very limited time. That's just what happens. Oi. Ravens most likely not making the playoffs. We'll see, man. Giants are good, but their quarterback is trash. They just need a better quarterback. I don't know. Daniel Jones has got to stop turning the ball over. That's his biggest issue. Once he does that, it's just about development for the most part. Everyone thought the Ravens had the easiest schedule, but yet they have 3 losses. Well, in terms of schedule difficulty, in terms of teams they're playing, it is seen as one of the easiest, if not the easiest schedule. Also, people contributed the fact that they didn't have to travel a lot of distance for that to be the easiest. But the 3 losses they've had, well, besides the Patriots one, we'll see what happens with the Patriots. But the 2 they've lost to is a 9-0 Steelers team and an 8-1 Chiefs team. Both of them are Super Bowl contenders. So that speaks for what the Ravens are right now. Ravens have a lot to prove versus the Titans. They've got so much to prove versus the Titans. This game is crucial. This game is crucial. It's a must-win for the Ravens, and it's a must-win for the Titans. Ravens C, what's up, man? Dez 2 touchdowns to Mark. Bruh, I don't care what they got to do, man. In the red zone, if Dez is playing in the red zone, I need y'all to throw it to Dez Bryant. Throw it to Dez Bryant. In the red zone, give the ball to Dez Bryant. Trust me. Why y'all Ravens fans throwing the towel in already? Some people have already looked at this and believe that the Ravens are moving off from Greg Roman. This is what the offense is going to be. We're just gonna have to deal with this for the rest of the season. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Some people have already given up hope because they don't think the Ravens are going to move off of Greg Roman until the end of the season. So, Tua for MVP 2021, I wouldn't mind that happening. Tua's my guy, so I would love to see that. What do you record on? I'm on my laptop when I'm recording this. I don't really have a camera with me. I don't have my camcorder with me, so I'm like just on a laptop when I'm doing this. So it's literally just my laptop when I'm recording my streams. Either that or I'm recording on a camera. And it's a lot of different setups for me. I have multiple places where I record, but for the most part, all my other stuff is dead, and this is the one still working. So y'all know I just had to cop out and show you this video real quick. Well, not this video, this live stream real quick because I had to interview. What is wrong with me right now? I had to interact with you guys. I love my streams because it's never like formatted or planned correctly. I just go with it, man. I go with the flow. I enjoy talking with you guys, and it's never gonna be professional. It's never gonna be professional. Is Campbell still out this game? Yeah, Campbell is gonna be out for quite some time. I don't know how long he's gonna be out, but nah, he's gonna be out for quite some time. Burrows Burrows should win offensive rookie of the year, but if Tua gets it, defends to the playoffs, here we're gonna have to give it. I've said that. I believe Tua can get the Dolphins to the playoffs. And if he gets them to the playoffs, give him rookie of the year. No question. They should have Dez and Boykin on the field at the same time in the red zone. Pump fake on Dez and throw it to Boykin. Genius engraving. Genius. That can actually work. That can actually work because Dez Bryant is a legit red zone threat, and nobody really pays attention to Boykin. That could actually really work. See, you know what, Engraven, this is why Engraven, we don't have to be the coach. We might have to head up to Baltimore right now. So somebody got contact Engraven. Actually, no, from all the way from Florida to here. I don't even know if Engraven will be here in time for the game. But well, no, 6:51 now. If you get him a ticket, somebody give a ticket to Engraven. Let's all of us, me, Raven C, and Engraven, let's all go down to M&T Bank Stadium and coach this game. We'll do a better job than Engraven. I'm ready for that. Somebody get my man Engravens a plane ticket. Let's bring him to Baltimore. We're going to coach this game. No question. Borgen 100% not getting that play call. Yeah, he's not. He's definitely not. He's definitely not. But it would be nice. It would be nice. Oi, Boykin, Dez, and Duvernay need to be on the field at the same time. That would definitely be. See, that needs to happen. I'm interested to see how they're going to use their receivers tomorrow because this is definitely something that we're going to have to see in tomorrow's game. You're going to have to utilize receivers. I'm interested to see who's going to be on the field together. I think Boykin, Dez, and Duvernay would be definitely a great set to put on the field, especially in the red zone. It would definitely be, just in general, that would probably be our best set to put out. I know Hollywood definitely would be something nice, but unless you're switching out Hollywood for Duvernay for Hollywood in the slot, there's no way you could put him the outside. You can have Dez and Boykin on the outside and either Hollywood or Duvernay in the slot. I think that could definitely work out for the most part. See, Raven sees down. We got to head over to Baltimore, guys. We're gonna coach this game tomorrow. We're gonna get this W. Jets should hire Eric Bename, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. See, I've heard a lot of people ask for Eric. I've heard Ravens fans say we should hire Eric at the end of the offseason. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't mind him because he's coming from the Chiefs, man. And any coach that's coming from the Andy Reid coaching tree has success. We're a perfect example of that. John Harbaugh worked under Andy Reid in Philadelphia. We won a Super Bowl with him as our head coach. So him and Eric, man, I wouldn't have any problem bringing in Eric. Anybody coming under Andy Reid would definitely help out offensively. What do you think the final would be if 2011 Rodgers faced 2018 Mahomes? Either way, that game will be lit. Depends on. Wait, it depends. Okay, we got 2011 Rodgers versus 2018 Mahomes. What are the weapons? What are the weapons? I would have to see. What are the weapons they're throwing to? Because if you're bringing in that 2011 Packers team versus that 2018 Chiefs team, that's a difficult call. I don't know where to go with that. Can somebody tell me why Skura is still our center? I mean, I guess I don't know. You'll have to ask them that. I'm not sure. Maybe he's improved. He had a terrible outing versus the Patriots. We're gonna have to see if he's improved. We will definitely have to see if he's improved. If Greg gets fired, Titans can get him as their offensive coordinator. Arthur Smith becomes head coach. If you want Greg Roman as your offensive coordinator, go ahead. I would have no problem with that. My man Tua wins his next game. He'll be the first rookie quarterback to start 4-0. That'd be beautiful. Just got in the league. He's already making records. Love it. Love it. If Miami wins, we're still third seed because we already beat them. Oh, yeah, you guys will be fine. What's up, Justin? What's going on, man? Hope you enjoying your day. We out here chilling for this live stream, talking about the Ravens and what's gonna happen. Have Hollywood and Duvernay in the slot and Dez and Boykin out wide. You got your speed and big bodies outside. What you think? That can definitely work. That can definitely work. That can definitely work. And I hope we see that tomorrow. But then again, I don't trust Greg Roman in doing that. That's my thing. I don't really trust Greg Roman with stuff like that. Drix Z, what's going on, man? Hope you enjoying your day. I'm good on defense on Madden. See, we're gonna let you and Wink handle the defense. Me and Graven, we're gonna handle the offense. We're gonna be good. We got plays. Okay, we ready. We got plays. Since G Rose is using the Madden playbook, I don't even know if he's using the Madden playbook. He must be using some plays from that because at least the Madden playbook is a little bit more creative than what we've seen on this offense this season. Dean Pease is considering coming out of retirement again. See, you can't keep retiring and then saying I want to come back and then retiring again. Figure it out, bro. Figure it out, man. And Grave has just informed that Dez is active. Yeah, I found out for that too about an hour ago. Yeah, they activated Dez, so I'm hoping they will use Dez in this game for more than 2 snaps. We'll see. I'm from B More, and Derrick Henry might just make us retire. All right, Messiah, I hope that doesn't happen. But, without Calais Campbell and Brandon Williams, we can only hope for the best, man. We can only hope for the best. Are you going to live stream the Chiefs and Raiders halftime or post reaction? When do they play tomorrow? That's the thing. I mean, if it's the same time as a Ravens Titans game, I'm gonna have to be watching it back to back. I don't know. I'll see if I have time. I'll try and live stream that. Rogers would have Adams and Jones and Nelson and Prime, Graham, and Cobb. Okay, see, okay. And if you're just giving the 28 Chiefs team with that, I don't know. I might have to give the advantage to the Packers. That 2011 Packers team, man. Aaron Rodgers, fresh off that Super Bowl win, they were on. They were on target. Does he still get Greg Jennings? You got to give him Greg Jennings too. Give him Greg Jennings as well. Because you give him Jennings, you give him James Jones, give him Devontae Adams, and Graham and Cobb with Jordy Nelson. That could work out. I might have to take that 2011 team. Imagine having Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator. I don't want that. I don't. Wait, Bill O'Brien or Bill Belichick? Because if it's Bill Belichick, he would never take an offensive coordinator job. He's not taking that. After being a head coach of New England, nah. But if it's Bill O'Brien, we'll see. I doubt that. I wouldn't want him as my offensive coordinator. Think the Bears need to make a call to Mr. Cutler? No. No. Let Cutler rest. You don't need him. Do Bears fans really want to go through that again? No, they don't want to go through that again. Let Cutler is enjoying his life. Let him stay where he's at. Okay? It's cool with him. They play Sunday night. Oh, if it's Sunday night, I might actually see if I can. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. If I can live stream that game, I'll see what I can do. Gotta snipe Derrick Henry when he get. Don't do that, bro. Sis. Chill, bro. Chill. I'll see if I can live stream tomorrow's game. I'll see. The Cardinals are the 7th seed. They gotta hold on, man. They gotta hold on. They can still definitely make the playoffs. As long as you can get in the tournament, you got a chance to win. Greg Roman, best offensive coordinator of all time, bro. He's literally better than Andy Reid. What you mean? Bro, stop trolling. Stop trolling. Y'all gotta stop trolling. But yeah, guys, I know everybody is definitely tired of Greg Roman, but I feel we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt in this game, and he's going to show us. The man himself said the offense will forge a new identity. It's time to show us that new identity, Greg. It's all up to you, man. It's all up to you. Whatever scheme you throw out there, however your play calling goes, it is what it is. That's really just how it is. It's really up to Greg Roman. So I'm really on one hand, I'm excited to see this game, but on the same hand, it's like I don't know, man. I don't know. Because with this whole new identity thing, I don't know how the offense is going to look. I don't know what the offense is going to be tomorrow. Because losing Boyle really harms both the run and passing game. He was that integral into our offense. Losing him means you got to change a lot of things. And is this team ready for that? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know if the team's ready for that. But yeah, Greg Roman, he's in the hot seat. If he loses tomorrow, the entire Ravens flock is going to air him out. And at that point, we'll have to see, man. I don't know what the Ravens' move will be next. Would you immediately get rid of him? If this team still has championship aspirations this season and he's going out there and doing the same thing in week 11 against the Titans, you might have to let him go. You might have to let him go. Remember when people clowned the Finns for starting Tua? Good for them. I knew Tua was going to be great from the start. I'd, I'd offer Mason Rudolph and Bud Dupree for Mac. Bears get a great quarterback. He's so good. Brady has 3 Super Bowl losses. What? Mason Rudolph 0. Do the math, my guy. You wow for that. New identity equals new ways to lose. That is completely correct because even though you would have this new identity, doesn't mean you're going to be able to execute the new plays or the new schemes you're trying to run. So there could be a new way to lose. Who knows? Maybe instead of our passing game being inefficient, our run game could be inefficient this game. Who knows what's going to happen? Did you know the Eagles are the 4th seed in the NFC? Yeah, they're the 4th seed in the NFC because they're in the NFC East, and somebody has to win that embarrassing division. I hope the Ravens don't lose their playoff spot. I can't have them not making the playoffs this year. It's gonna be too much. You did say if we lost to the Patriots, I would eat a bar. So, hey man, I wouldn't do that, but it's up to you, dog. Do what you want to do, bro. If you want to own up to that, own up to that. But you have to do that on camera, man. If you told people you were going to do it, you're going to have to do it on camera. Make a video of you eating the bar of soap. If Bill O'Brien becomes the Ravens head coach next year, would you quit on the Ravens? Would I quit on the Ravens? I'd be disgusted by the Ravens. I would look at Eric DeCosta like, what are you doing? I would never quit on the Ravens, but y'all would just see me coming out every week in just complete depression because I would be like, this is the guy. But the Ravens aren't complete morons. They're not going to go from John Harbaugh to Bill O'Brien. That's just dumb. Who you taking, prime Julio Jones or prime Cal? That's not even a debate. Calvin Johnson. Give me Calvin Johnson. Megatron. I'm telling you, in his prime, Megatron was better than Julio Jones. He was better than Antonio Brown. And even though this rising guy in Odell Beckham Jr. was happening early on, I would still have taken Megatron. Megatron, no question. Yo, you a Ravens fan? Why are you wearing bang? Bro, this is just a regular shirt. What are you talking about, Tugs? This is a regular shirt. This ain't Bengal stuff. And it's actually red. I think it looks orange. It looks orange, but it's actually red color, so it wouldn't be the Bengals. Man, I'm actually happy Seahawks played Miami without Tua. He would have, yeah, he would. Yeah, I mean, Tua. I mean, then again, Tua's still trying to adjust, but once he gets to where he needs to be, Tua would have been. Tua gonna be fine. I'm telling you, the Dolphins gonna surprise people, make the playoffs. Cardinals and Seahawks, you saw DK throw some hands. Man, DK was ready to fight. Him and Kirkpatrick were ready to go. Oh, you gonna upload it, bro? Hey, Jay, if you gonna upload it, man, everybody go to Jay's channel. He gonna upload him eating a bar of soap. That should be interesting. If Titans win the back, if Titans win the back in the if they win, they're back in the playoff picture. Well, if they win, okay, if they win and the Colts lose, they're back to being first place in the division. If they win this game, they'll definitely be in the playoff picture. In fact, I think they'll overtake our playoff spot because we're 17. Who you take, Tyreek or DK? That's a tough question. I wouldn't mind taking DK, but Tyreek, man, is this guy. This guy, I like speed, man, but I'm like, I don't know who to take. You know what? Tyreek got a better hands. I'm gonna take Tyreek until DK can get his hands together because the way he was playing on Thursday night, nah, nah. The only reason why Rodgers has one ring is that he's in the NFC, so he has to face the NFC West every year in the playoffs. Man, you think about it, if you think about it, that's actually oh my god, you're not wrong. Go back and look at the playoff losses. The man has lost to the Niners in the divisional round. That was Colin Kaepernick. He lost to the Cardinals in 2015. That was also the divisional round. And then he lost to Seattle in the NFC Championship game. I don't think he's ever the Rams. No, he has not lost to the Rams. But yet, 3 of his playoff losses have been because of the NFC West. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually you right about that. Name 3 receivers better than Calvin Johnson. You asking me this question. I got no. three receivers. If you're talking about all time, that's a different question. But if you're talking about right now, I mean, in terms of the time he was playing, and even the guys right now, Calvin Johnson would still be better than prime. Calvin Johnson is better than all the guys we're seeing right now, in my opinion. Why is the NFC West always stacked? They got great coaches over there, and they know how to draft. I really love your content, bro. You deserve more subs. Thanks, Messiah. I do my best, but it is what it is. I enjoy talking to you guys. So even if I get only, no matter how many subs I have, I enjoy talking to you guys. So it's cool. Bet Lamar walks up to MJ and challenges him to one-on-one, being his son's drafted. Lamar walks up. Oh, you mean LaMelo? You're not talking. You mean LaMelo walks up to MJ and challenges him to one. Oh, not even. You're talking about LeVar. We're not about to get on LeVar. We're not about to get on them topics, bro. Because LeVar, I'm gonna see that. I need to see that one-on-one, bro. I'm gonna see that. That one-on-one gotta happen, man. LaMelo has been drafted to the Hornets, so there's no excuse. You gonna have contact with MJ moving forward. We gotta see that one-on-one. No question. Calvin is third all time. I have no problem putting Calvin third all time. I would have to really think about my list because I mean, if you're gonna put him third all time, you still gotta think about Randy Moss. You still gotta think you got T.O. Obviously, you all know the GOAT at receiver. There's guys, man. You would have to really think about it. You would have to really think about it. He also lost to the Niners. Yeah, I talked about that. He also lost in the wild cards. Alex Smith. And last year in the NFC Championship game. Yeah, true. Who you take, Tua or Burrow? I'm taking Tua. No question. I'm taking Tua. Remember Titans versus Bills 1999? We got cheated with that forward pass. Oh my God. That pass. That was fun. Everyone to this day, that's still a forward pass. I mean, everyone's still that's debatable. That's debatable. And it did launch the Titans to the Super Bowl. It didn't launch the Titans to the Super Bowl. It definitely did launch him to the Super Bowl. So that Music City Miracle was definitely something special. Lamar said, "You mean LeVar, my friend, not Justin. You mean LeVar, not Lamar, because Lamar didn't say anything like that. You talk about LeVar Ball. Hornets also got Hayward today. Yeah, I'm surprised he went to the Hornets. I would have thought he was going to the Pacers or something like that, but it is what it is. MVP to what are you doing? If you're talking about Lamar, I don't know, man. It's been a weird season for him, definitely, but he's not the only problem. Outside football question: what is your favorite cereal? I don't even have a favorite cereal. I eat all types of cereal, man. I don't know. You can eat. I don't know. You can eat. I eat all types of cereals. So you can get cinnamon toast crunch. You can get cocoa puff. You can get anything, man. I don't have a favorite cereal, but I'll definitely. I don't know. Maybe you can give it the cocoa puffs or cinnamon toast crunch or something. I don't know. Rice Krispies. I don't know. Imagine if a team had prime Jerry Rice and Randy Moss on the same team. That should be banned. They're like the two top receivers all time. Depends on who's throwing them the ball. It really depends on who's throwing them the ball. If you can't throw the football, it don't matter how great those receivers are. You gotta see who's throwing them the ball. Justin Jefferson or CD Lamb. I got Justin. Jefferson's got the size. See, I don't know. I feel like CD right now, with the way that the Cowboys are going, it seems like he's limited. I would have to take Jefferson right now, but I really like CD Lamb. So overall, I think maybe CD Lamb would definitely win that one. Who's your favorite NBA team? I rock with the Miami Heat. I rock with the Miami Heat. The video's uploading now. Cop the channel. Hey, everyone go to Jay's channel. Go watch him eat a bar of soap. My spell check says Lamar when I spell Lamar. My bad. It's all good, Justin. Listen, don't remind me of that video. That video was like a long time ago. That was the first video ever posted on this channel, which I'm not going to. Do not go up and look that video on my channel. Do not go and look up that I don't need to. I don't. We're not. We're gonna talk. We're not gonna talk about that video. That first video I ever made. We're not gonna talk about it. It's clear it was yard in front of his team. Yeah, watch the film. Yo, what up, Trevor? What up, Trevor? Hope you enjoying your day, bruh. Hope you enjoying your day. My buddy bet me $100. Devin, My buddy bets me $100. Denver beats Miami, easy money. I don't know, man. See, Denver, they've got all the tools to succeed, but it's just the quarterback. It's always been the quarterback, and Drew Lock has not exactly. I don't know. It's just Drew Lock hasn't been we've wanted him to be so far. I don't think that. I'm not sure if he's the guy. I'm not sure if he's the guy. I'm not sure if he's the guy, and that's a big question. That's really a big question. We're gonna have to see. We definitely gonna have to see. So you're Phillies fans. I support the Nationals, but I've had this hat for a long time. So at this point, I'm basically a Phillies fan. Every time I've rocked with a video, I've always had a Phillies hat. So I'm basically a Phillies fan at this point. Also, it's your team that took Avery Bradley. Yeah. Miami picked up Avery Bradley on like a 2-year deal. He's going to be definitely a great piece. Definitely going to help out defensively. I love him. Do you watch the NHL? I watch a little of the NHL, but not that much. I'm not that much of a hockey fan. You watch college football? I occasionally watch college football. If it's not my university, I don't really watch college football, but for the most part, I watch some of it. Chiefs or Buccaneers are playing week 12. Oh, they're both playing against each other week 12. Who you got? I'm taking the Chiefs. Devin Duvernay or James Prochet. Got to go with Duvernay right now. But then again, it's difficult to make that debate because Prochet's barely on the field. So we don't know what he has to offer if he's barely on the field. Coaches, you want to get this guy on the field? So right now, Devin Duvernay. Matt, the Lakers robbed the Clippers. No, the Lakers didn't rob the Clippers. What happened was Paul George gave that speech about how we gonna run it back and all this other stuff, and everybody was rolling their eyes in the locker room. Montrez was definitely one of them, looking at them like, "Oh, you're gonna talk about us running it back after the way you and Kawhi performed in Game 7? Let me take myself to the Lakers." He looked at himself and said, "I'm going to the better LA team." So I'm not mad at the Lakers taking him. He wanted to go there. I'm gonna blame that on Paul George. That speech was terrible. If you lose division race, it's definitely over unless Pittsburgh sells. We're not winning the division. I don't think this is like 2018 where I see the Steelers collapsing. The 2018 Steelers collapse. A big part of them collapsing in 2018 has to deal with all the drama that was going on with the Le'Veon Bell situation and the AB thing and Ben Roethlisberger calling out players on his radio show. There's none of that this season. They're laser focused. And that defense now is better than it was 2 years ago. There's no way they're giving up this division. So I don't see us winning the division. But who knows? Maybe we can keep hope alive if we win tomorrow and then win in Pittsburgh next week on Thanksgiving. What is going on with good teams like the Seahawks? They don't have a defense, man. That's a big part. And that's what's going to hold them back from making the Super Bowl. Remember back in 2013 when the NFC West had two of the best teams in the league in Seahawks and Niners? That was a great rivalry. That was a beautiful rivalry. I hope it comes back. Hopefully we start Dez this week. I don't think they'll start him, but they definitely activated him. Don't think that's going to happen. Iowa State just clapped up Kansas State 45 to nothing. Man, in college football, teams be getting destroyed. They be getting destroyed. Pittsburgh are floppers. I don't know, man. They're holding up so far. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Niners have often on seasons like last season, lost against the Chiefs in Super Bowl that year before Super Bowl. They were garbage. Yeah, they were dealing. I mean, they didn't even have the team that was ready. They were a year away and they needed to get the guys they needed to draft. Then they won a Super Bowl. Now they're dealing with injuries. It's kind of on and off of them. You never know. We're not winning the division. The Steelers' schedule is too easy. Yeah, I don't see us winning the division. They would really have to just lose games they're not supposed to lose. Simple as that. Who is the best running back? I think for the most part, it comes down to two people, either Derrick Henry or Dalvin Cook. Pick your choice right there. Seahawks don't have a bad defense. They're missing their top two corners. They're definitely dealing with injuries. Okay, part of that has to deal with injuries, but they weren't good at times early on in the season when they were healthy. I feel like the defense itself for Seahawks, it isn't as bad as people are making it out to be, but I don't think that defense is good enough to help them get to the Super Bowl. I feel like they're still lacking in something there. I don't know. I feel like they're still lacking. I don't trust that secondary, even when they are healthy. Um, Want to hear a joke? Lamar told his receivers it went right. Man, You need to chill, Justin. Dez better get red zone work. That's where they need to utilize him. They need to utilize Dez in the red zone, and I'm hoping they do that. I'm hoping they do that. We're gonna make the playoffs next year. If you guys get healthy, we'll see. Steelers 14-2, Ravens 12-4, Browns 10-6. I could see that happening. I could see that happening. Who will have more yards this game, Luke Wilson or Dez? I would honestly take the bet for Luke because Lamar loves throwing to his tight ends, and I don't know how much they're going to use Dez. I believe they're going to definitely use Luke because they love using tight ends, but I don't know how much they're going to use Dez when they have all these other receivers. I don't know. It's a struggle being a Broncos fan. It's tough because you have all the pieces there on offense, all the weapons, and you've got a defense that's solid, even though injuries happen there. We already know what happened to your main man. But yeah, it's just a quarterback issue. We don't know. It's always a quarterback issue with Denver. Seahawks do need a pass rush. They definitely do need a pass rush. But you know, players stepped up against the Cardinals, so who knows? We'll see. The pass rush definitely did step up against the Cardinals, made the play to stop them, to stop Kyle Murray to win the game. So we'll see how that pass rush does. Is it me or I see more people being Steelers fans like they're bandwagoners? I don't know. Steelers fans always show. I don't really know if you can really bandwagon for the Steelers. I mean, there's always bandwagon fans everywhere, but the Steelers fans, they're always there. They just get quiet at times and then come up again. That's just how Steelers fans are. Trey Flowers for Seahawks is bad. He's not really showing up much this year. The problem with our defense is coaching. Thursday Night Football, our defense played the best it's played all season. Yeah, I definitely said that in my recap. That was the best I saw them play all season because our coordinator actually adjust and learn. We have all the talent, but don't execute. If they can execute better, they should be fine for the most part. But I don't trust either the coaching or just execution sometimes. I'm not 100% sure on that defense. What a more violent rivalry. The Ravens Steelers and the 2013 Niners Seahawks. No question, Ravens Steelers, man. Right. No, you're not gonna get me to say the Niners Seahawks had a more violent rivalry. Ravens Steelers had a more violent rivalry. I'm not gonna talk about the amount of injuries, man. Whew, I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, Ravens Steelers, no question, in my opinion, for the most part. Hoy. Anyone else feeling like floundering Floundering Phillips starting at right guard all year with Fluky Fluker as backup when we had that monster Bakari and Powers being so solid is more hardball nonsense. I don't know, like Fluker's just not been good, and Makari's been good, and they've just I don't know what they've been doing with the offensive line. It's times just some guys they put in, I'm just like, no, they don't know what they're doing with this offensive line. But we'll see, man. We'll see. What's up, Aaron? Do you think the Steelers will go to the Super Bowl? They got I don't know, man. I'm looking. I just have to see someone stop the Chiefs. The Chiefs have the best chance, and I think the Chiefs have the best chance to make the Super Bowl, and the Steelers have the best chance to slow them down. So they got a great shot to make the Super Bowl. I would say Chiefs have the best chance, then the Steelers. Drew Lock really makes me mad. I don't know what to say about Drew Lock, man. Drew Lock is. I don't know what to make of him. I don't know what to make of him. In your opinion, is my man Kyle Fuller underrated? Kind of. I mean, it's not like I don't know. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you and say he's underrated. I'm gonna say he's a little underrated, not too much though. Yeah, Steelers fans always talk trash and stuff. You know how it is. You know how it is. Darius Williams for yeah, he's definitely underrated. A lot of people don't really talk about him, but he's definitely underrated. Raiders defense is pretty good when they don't got anybody injured. I'm not surprised if they intercept Mahomes once. I mean, Mahomes is bound to throw a pick here and there. It's about slowing down the offense in general. Every Ravens Steelers game should be prime time. No question it should be prime time. Mahomes won't throw not one interception in that game. Oh, Raiders Chiefs rivalry. Y'all go at that. I can't wait for tomorrow's game. Remember Ray Lewis breaking Rashad Mendenhall's arm? I don't know. That was brutal. That was brutal. It's just so many. Remember when Brent Roethlisberger got his nose just twisted the other way? It was just, oof. That rivalry is brutal. My all-time favorite Steeler is Heinz Ward. Who's your favorite all-time Raven? I feel like you're about to say Ray Lewis. Nope, Ed Reed. I love Ray Lewis, but Ed Reed was my favorite Raven. Do you think Calais or Brandon will play? Oh, they're not playing tomorrow. They're not playing. I think they're both doubtful to play. They're not playing tomorrow. I would pay good money to see a Chiefs Steelers primetime game. At some point, I mean, if they meet in the playoffs, that counts as a primetime game. That definitely counts as a primetime game. Bama beat Kentucky 63-3. Man, college be wild with these scores. Yo, why is everybody saying Kyler Murray is better than Lamar? It's not even close, to be honest. Oh my God. See, I'm not about to address this whole situation. The media has been on fire with this whole Kyler Murray is better than Lamar Jackson. They've been doing this debate for so much. I'm not about to get into this until I see how the season ends for both of them. I will say this, though, in terms of being a pure pocket passer, Kyler has him beat. In terms of just natural running talent and speed, Lamar has him beat. In terms of intangibles and what they've both accomplished, Lamar has more of the accomplishment right now because, again, Lamar Jackson led the league in touchdowns without a number one receiver in a run first offense. You got to give the man his credit. Meanwhile, Kyler right now, during his best season, where he's the MVP candidate, he's throwing to a top five receiver in DeAndre Hopkins. I'm not gonna go into this whole Kyler Murray versus Lamar Jackson debate right now. I want to wait till the end of the season, look at the total body of work, look at what they've done, and then make that comparison. Because I want to compare Lamar at his best, which was last year in the MVP season, to Kyler Murray right now, who's playing at his best. I'm not about to buy into the media that's trying to do this weekly thing. No, I want to see what they're able to accomplish. Like I said, Lamar in terms of running, just better than Kyler Murray at that. In terms of pure pocket passing, gotta give it to Kyler. But that's a whole different debate that I will not have until the end of the season. Ricard, put him at tight end. I don't know if Ricard would work as a tight end, man. I don't know if he would. He would fit better at being the defensive tackle. Matter of fact, I think they should put Ricard can play both offense and defense. So for this game against the Titans, put him on defense. He would definitely help with that. He will definitely help with that. Lamar is just faster than Kyler. That's it. It's less. I mean, in terms of if we're going basics for the most part. In terms of speed, yeah, he's faster than definitely. I don't know if that's the only thing because it comes to intangibles and everything. I don't know. It's definitely something I'm not going to talk about right now. I definitely would say Kyler's a better pure pocket passer than Lamar, but there's so much that goes into it, and we'll just talk about their games, the way they play at the end of the season. Can you imagine the Ravens, Steelers, Thanksgiving night, all the players? No, what? Oh, wait a minute. Is that nah? That can't be a reference. Is that a reference to him? That has to be the reference to Impractical Jokers because that's the only time I've heard about that. With Q bringing that up in the comic book, that's the only time I've heard about that. That has to be a reference to Impractical Jokers, which is my favorite show, by the way. But yeah, in your opinion, who's better, Ray Lewis as a linebacker or Ed Reed? Oh wait, nah, as a safety. That is tough. That is tough. I don't want to be biased by picking Ed Reed because that's my guy. But Ray Lewis is the linebacker of all linebackers. But I don't know. That is a tough one. I would have to think about that. Give me some time on that. I would have to think about that. Is JC Jackson underrated? Yeah. I'll say he's underrated. He needs more attention. He's definitely underrated. Kyler Murray fake fans. I knew Kyler was good since Oklahoma. Man, everybody knew Kyler was good since Oklahoma. That's why everyone wasn't surprised to see Kyler doing well. The only thing people really criticized him for was his height, which people still do. But in terms of everything he brings to the table as a quarterback, people knew he had the talent. How do you think the boys will play tomorrow? I think they'll do well. I think they will do well. If you're talking about the Ravens, I think they're going to do well. If you're talking about them boys, I hope they lose. Mark Andrews will have 100 plus yards and 3 touchdowns. There is no way that is happening. That is not happening tomorrow. That is not happening tomorrow. No question. That is not happening. For the AFC, Steelers 15-1, Chiefs 13-3. Oh, Chiefs losing 3 games? We'll see. Dolphins 11-5, Colts 11-5, Ravens 12-4, Raiders 10-6, Titans 9-7. That is not a bad list. I especially like how you got the Dolphins. Wait a minute. No, no, no. That no, bruh. Nah. I didn't realize that. You got the not only do you have the Dolphins winning the AFC East, you don't even have the Bills in the playoffs. Nah, bro, I can't agree with that list. The Bills would at least make a wild card spot. They would at least make a wild card spot. If you got to lose the Titans, so be it. But I'm telling you, the Bills aren't missing the playoffs. Ravens and Steelers are playing. Yeah, they're playing Thanksgiving Day, so it should be fun. My favorite team is the Ravens, football wise. But yeah, no, Bills are making the playoffs. At worst, we're 14-2. Yeah, I can't see the Chiefs being anything lower than 14-2. Ravens should have stayed with Flacco and then tank for Tua. Bro, that's a problem. And I'm so mad you're saying that because I love Lamar Jackson and I didn't expect this to pick him. I didn't think they were going to draft Lamar. I didn't even think he was going to be there by the time we drafted him. But I don't know if I've said this before, but Tua's my guy. Tua's my guy, and I wanted Tua to be the quarterback for the Ravens. And I thought the Ravens would keep Flacco so we would just continue to play with Flacco and we would continue to lose so that by the time Tua was available, we would just take Tua in the draft because we would be horrible. But we got Lamar, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But you saying that just reminds me of that situation in my mind back in 2017. I can't even be mad at that comment. But I love Lamar, so I'm fine with Lamar. Kyler has better receivers than Lamar in college and the pros, and has always been in the pass happy offense. That is true. Like I said, I want to see Lamar with better weapons and in more of a pass oriented offense, and then we could really test this out. But I don't know. We may never see that. We may never see that with him. There's only one bye week this year in the playoffs. Yeah, that's going to the number one seed. Ed Reed was also one of the greatest special teams players ever, too. I mean, he definitely was. He definitely was. He could return the ball, man. He was just so good as a safety. Such a ball hawk. Could read the plays and just knew where the ball was going to go and was able to pick it off every time. Gave some of the greatest quarterbacks problems, man. He was giving Manning problems. He was giving Brady problems. He gave Roethlisberger, but he gave so many people problems. I love Ed Reed. At this point, you're gonna have to give him I might have to give Ed Reed the edge because also he was great on special teams. So you would have to give him the edge. Do you think Henry will cook us alive tomorrow? Well, if we can't make a stop, I mean, it's very possible he could, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. If we can hold him to 100 yards, I'm fine with it. Dude, I'm a Warriors fan. Clay out. Like, I'm excited about Wiseman. I know we got Mr. Steal Your Girl from OKC, but he's no Clay. Man, I was excited for him to be back. Oh, man. It's so unfortunate what happened to Clay Thompson, man. Ah, man. Him tearing his ACL again. He tears it in the NBA Finals a year ago when we were going up against the Raptors. Spends this whole year getting ready to come back and then tears it again. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Prayers out for Clay. He's got to go through that whole process again. That's just unfair. I have the Bills at 9-7, just barely missed. You think the Bills are gonna miss the playoffs? Oh man, this is interesting. That means you expected a collapse. You look at the Bills right now and say, yeah, they're gonna collapse down the stretch. What is the Bills' schedule? I need to see the Bills' schedule for me to 100% believe they can go 9-7 because they're 7-3 right now. They're 7-3. That means they're gonna have to go what 2-4 to end the season. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm not 100% sure on that. Thoughts on the Colts? The Colts are a very underrated team. In fact, I believe they're the most underrated team in the AFC right now. I love what the Colts are doing. I like how they're playing. That defense is one of the best in the league. I think it's top five for the most part. The offense could be better, and Philip Rivers could be better, but hey, he's not doing nearly as bad as I thought he would. And I believe the Colts can honestly sneak into the playoffs. If they sneak into the playoffs, anything can happen. I like the Colts. They're a very underrated. They're definitely a very underrated team. I love that 108-yard return. I loved it. Versus the Eagles, that was beautiful, man. He just took off. He knew where that ball was going. He took off. Nobody was gonna catch this man. That's one of my favorite Ed Reed plays. Can you please rage? I'm not. You can't just force somebody to rage, man. I don't think you understand. I don't force my things. If I rage, it just happens. This is how my emotions are. I can't control my emotions, and well, I mean, I can control my emotions, but like, I'm not about to be like, all right, let me just rage for the video. If you see me raging on a video, that means I'm actually mad. This has got me heated. This is real. For the NFC, Packers 13-3, Saints 12-4, Seahawks 12-4, Eagles 4-11. The NFC East is so trash. 4-11-1, Cardinals 12-4, Bucks 12-4, Rams 11-5. That is not a bad list. That's a pretty good list. I like that list. Man. Oh, he tore his Achilles this time. I thought it was the ACL. Oh my god, that's even worse. You tear your A. Is it in the same leg he tore his ACL? That's bad. I don't know if it's the same. If it's the same leg, that's bad. It's gonna severely affect this man moving forward. Bills are overrated. I mean, I don't know what to make of the Bills, so I can't completely disagree with what you're saying, but I like the Bills so far. I think they can be a contender. They can be consistent, but I don't know. I think they go 11-5. Yeah, I can see them going 11-5. Like you said, man, I love to see Lamar with better receivers on offense. Hopefully, the front office addresses in the offseason and gets a number one receiver in, or at least gets one receiver in free agency. I doubt they're going to do that. I doubt they're going to do that. The Ravens have never been good at doing something like that. Never. They never did that for Flacco, so I doubt they'll do it for Lamar. I was shocked the Warriors got Nico Mannion. He was a projected first round. We got him mid-second. Bro, I don't know why everyone continues to just sit back and let the Warriors steal in the draft. Like, they keep getting steals, man. Like, y'all, the Warriors are always going to be fine because the front office is no. The front office in the 2010s, they knew what they were doing. They had a new. They knew what they were doing in the 2010s. They got steals, man. Get Clay and getting Draymond. They knew what they were doing, and now they got another steal. They're starting off right. What do you think of the Lakers' move so far in free agency? After what I've seen, they're most likely going to repeat as champions. I got no. They're going to repeat as champions, man. You get Schroeder, you get rid of Danny Green. Thank the Lord, and you replace him with Schroeder. Now you're getting Montrez, man. They're making plays. They're making moves all around. They're probably doing everything they can, man. The Lakers are probably going to repeat. I wouldn't be surprised. Feel bad for Lamar. He was put in a bad situation. To be honest, our receivers are so ass. I like Willie Snead, but he's slow. So it's hard for him to score touchdowns. Our receivers aren't the best. They're not the best, but you got to work with what you see, man. The front office has got to get them better receivers. Do you think the Wizards will trade Wall? They're probably going to trade Wall. It'll be unfortunate. My problem is if you're going to trade Wall, trade him for draft picks and something worthwhile. Do not trade him for Russell Westbrook. Please don't trade him for Russell Westbrook. At this point, if you trade him for Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal needs to immediately demand for a trade because that would just be dumb. Great move so far for the Lakers. They're gonna repeat, man. I think the Falcons are underrated. No, the Falcons are who we thought they were. They're just an inconsistent team that for some reason finds ways to lose games. And after they've already lost games and they already look like they're out of the playoffs, they come out of nowhere and they start playing like a consistent team and they start winning games that you didn't think about. I'm sorry, the Falcons. The Falcons. Oh man, the Falcons are so confusing. They'll start out the season either choking away games, blowing leads, doing things they shouldn't be doing. They'll look great, and then they'll just fail and then lose games you didn't expect them to lose. Next thing you know, they're like 1-6, and all of a sudden now the Falcons want to play like a top 10 team. Like it's too late, man. It's his different. Okay, it's not the same leg. Either way, with one leg having an ACL tear and another leg dealing with an Achilles, Clay is not going to be the same. He's still going to be fine in terms of shooting the ball, but in terms of defense, he's not going to be the same at that point. What do you think about Avery Bradley signing him? I love it. 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 He's definitely going to bring defense. The defense he's going to bring to this team is going to be beautiful. And, he's a pretty good scorer. So I love it. I love it. Chargers. Let me see. Okay, so let's see. You got the Chargers, the Niners, the Steelers, Denver, New England, and Miami. That's the Bills' schedule. I can see them losing Pittsburgh. The Chargers is a tough call. I don't know. they really look like a team that can go 11-5. I'm not sure if they can go 9-7. They would have to really like they would have to fall off. I don't know. Who do you think has a better team, Steelers or Ravens? Steelers. I mean, defensively we're about even, but offensively it's not close. They got weapons, we don't. So yeah, I don't know why, but I think Daniel Jones has a lot of potential. I believe he has a lot of potential. He can make all the throws. That one can be developed over time. His main problem is turning the ball over. That's his main problem. If he could stop turning the ball over, he will be fine. Simple as that. The first thing the Giants have to fix is him fumbling the ball so much. Stop turning the ball over. Once they fix that, they can focus on developing him. But I think he's got potential. We just got to give him time to develop. The Giants aren't a great team after all. Steelers versus Ravens Thanksgiving thoughts. I'm going to have to save that until after tomorrow. Well, not after. Well, until next week because I want to focus on that. It's going to be a Steelers week all around and Thanksgiving. It's going to be tough. The Steelers are unstoppable. They're not unstoppable, but they're a team that's definitely been tested this season and they've showed up. They've definitely showed up. They're not unstoppable. You'd probably say the Chiefs are more unstoppable than the Steelers, but the Steelers have that adversity, man. Coming back from double-digit leads in back-to-back games and having to have their defense in 2 games a season, their defense has had to have made stops on the last play of the game in order for the Steelers to win, and they did that in both times and won. Great move by the Heat signing Avery Bradley. Beautiful move. I love that move. Great move. Adding defense to the team. He's going to be a great addition for Miami. Patrick Queen will step up tomorrow. I believe he definitely will. I definitely believe he will. The NFC East is the only division in the league where everyone is tanking and all in the playoff hunt at the same time. It's kind of how, what was it, 2012, 2013, not 2012. What was it, 2013, I think. 2013, the NFC South, kind of like that. Yeah, I believe it was 2013 because I think the Panthers made it in like, what were they? 8-7-1 or something like that, and they faced off against the Seahawks in 2013 or something like that. Maybe I got the wrong year. 2013, 2012. I'm trying to think of the right year. But you guys know what I'm talking about with the NFC South. As a Bulls fan, I'm pissed about drafting Patrick Willis. I think he could be. I think he could be. He could definitely be effective on the Bulls, but I don't know if he fits right. I don't think he fits well with the Bulls. But again, I don't know much about I don't even know the direction the Bulls are going right now. So I don't know if Patrick Willis would be a great. I think he can definitely help out for the team, but I don't know what direction the Bulls are going right now. So I'm not sure. Oi. I have the Bills losing to the Steelers, Dolphins, Patriots, and Chargers. I can see the Steelers, no question. Dolphins, I can see an upset there, which is why I get the 2 losses. Heck, I can give you 3 losses, say 10-6. I don't know. The Bills would have to just dip down for me to see them go 9-7. Daniel Jones is the next Lamar. I would not go so far as to say that. Thoughts on the Bengals' future? They've got their future quarterback in Burrow, but they're going to ruin his career by not protecting him. If they don't get an offensive line, they're going to waste his career. That's my thoughts on their future. Future looks bright if you can actually learn to protect your quarterback. How's Patrick Queen been playing so far? He's been great this season. He's one of the candidates for Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's been great. He's been great. The 17 Warriors were wrecked the 2012. You know what? You said 2012. You know what? You didn't give me that 2013 Braun. Well, that Braun was just the best form of LeBron James we've ever seen. I'll give you the 2012 Heat. They can beat the 2012 Heat. 2013 Heat, we're going to have to talk. We're going to have to talk, man. But 2012 Heat, nah. Oh, yeah, the Warriors also did get Kelly Oubre. Good for them. I miss Kelly Oubre on the Wizards. Who is the best team in the NFC week to week? It seems to change. I don't know. Sometimes it's the Saints, sometimes it's the Bucks, sometimes it's the Seahawks, sometimes it's the Packers. Who knows? Thoughts on the Falcons versus Chargers game? I say Falcons 28 to lead, then 52 to 28 Chargers, then a 55-50. They're not scoring that much points. I don't see that happening. Either way, either the Falcons are going to choke or the Chargers are going to lose in a heartbreaking fashion. One of the things. What do you think about Alex Smith? I'm rooting for the guy. He's gonna, in my opinion, he's got to be comeback player of the year. I know Ben Roethlisberger deserves it because of what he's doing with the Steelers, but the fact that Alex Smith is playing football right now after everything he's been through, he's gonna be comeback player of the year. Other than that, not much to do on Washington. I feel bad he's on. I don't want him to be on Washington. I feel so bad for him to have to play for that team. Chiefs franchise is garbage. Yeah, you go tell that to Chiefs fans. I'm not going to deal with that. That's a troll right there. Greg Roman is in his hot. He's in the hot seat right now. No question, he's in the hot seat. He's definitely in the hot seat. History-wise, the Chiefs haven't been successful, but I don't know if you call them garbage. Yeah, y'all go at it, man. If James Harden goes to oh my god, if James Harden goes, wait, we'll get on that first. But three best Ravens player: Lamar, J.K. Dobbins. Oh wait, Lamar, Marlon Humphrey, and when he's healthy, could you say Calais Campbell because he's consistent? Could you give it to Patrick Queen because he's been a rookie and playing well? You give it to whoever. You could choose between Calais, you could choose between Hollywood, you could choose between either Gus or JK. But definitely Lamar and Marlon. And if James Harden goes to the Nets, it's over. Bruh, it ain't over nothing. James Harden goes to the Nets and he's going to play with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. James Harden is a ball dominant shooting guard. Kyrie Irving is a ball dominant point guard. And Kevin Durant is gonna need to get some he's gonna need to touch the ball a couple times. Like, how is that gonna work? There's only one basketball. You're gonna have two dominant players like this. We literally saw it didn't work with Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Now you think it's gonna work with Kyrie with Harden, and you don't think KD's gonna have a problem with that? It ain't gonna work. I don't know. I don't know. Unless Harden's willing to change his style of play, I don't see it working. Who knows what's gonna happen? Heat or Celtics? I'm taking the Heat, no question. No question. Whew. Seattle Seahawks defense is terrible. It could be better, but it's more about coaching and execution, but it could be better. You think Hollywood Brown will step up by the end of the season? He better, or else people got some serious questions. It was 2014. That's what it was. Panthers was 7-8-1 in 20. Thank you, Trevor. I was like, it was 2013 to 2014. I couldn't think of the year, but they were 7-8-1 in 2014, and they made it to the divisional round because they faced off against the Cardinals, who were also dealing with injuries and stuff, and they beat the Cardinals and made it to the division round against the Seahawks and lost to them. Thank you, guys. Do you think Claypool can win Offensive Rookie of the Year? He's probably going to win it, but not offensive. He's got a great chance to win it. What division do you think has the best future? I like what I'm seeing from the AFC West looks nice because you got the Chiefs are going to be there, and then you got Herbert. But then I don't know. You still got the I don't know. I don't know. AFC North is looking. AFC North got the best record overall out of all the divisions in terms of winning losses. We'll see what happens with the Ravens. We'll see what happens with the Ravens and Lamar and how they improve that. The Browns got that team. We'll see if Baker's really the guy. And Burrow looks to be the future. I don't know. I'm thinking the AFC North because I'm liking what I'm seeing there, but I don't know. Maybe the NFC West. I like that too. Final score prediction if we win. I think I said we would win 23-20 or something like that. Because I think it'd be a close game. And I still don't know how we're going to stop the run game, which is going to definitely take a lot of clock. I think 23-20 for me. I think I said that in my preview video. Jay Cutler comes back. He could be comeback play of the year. Please don't let him come back. What do you think about Miami Heat drafted Precious? I love, bruh. When we drafted Tyler Hero, I said that this was going to be our guy, man. And Precious is also our guy. When all throughout his rookie season last year, I was calling Tyler Hero the fearless rookie. This time, I don't even have to try. Precious is our precious rookie. It's corny as hell, but I'm calling him that the entire season. He's our precious rookie. No question, I'm calling him that. Oi, what do you think will have to happen for Roman to get fired after the Titans game? We would have to get blown out and absolutely embarrassed. This offense needs to get shut down. We get blown out, and the Titans dominate us. That's what's going to have to happen. The 27 Warriors beat the 2013 Heat. We're going to have a whole debate about that. But, I mean, probably. But I'm not willing to. I am not willing to accept that. I am not willing to accept the 2017 Warriors beating the 2013 Heat. They probably will, though. We definitely have to go to the free agency route to upgrade receiver position. I don't trust us to develop receivers because our track record isn't great. With all of us talking about how we don't have the ability to upgrade receiver and how our guys have been terrible at that, why haven't these coaches been fired? Why haven't our scouts been fired? Like, what's going on with that? What do you think is the hardest division? Got to be the AFC North right now. I mean, look at the situation that's going on there. Like, you got three teams with 6 wins. You got 9-0, 6-3, and 6-3. If the Bengals could get an offensive line and fix that defense, they're going to be a contender too. No question. After Bennett's gone, Steelers are screwed. Well, it depends on who they draft. He could be the future. I don't know. I don't know. Chiefs and Raiders are carrying the AFC West pretty much for the most part. Oh, the corner AJ Terrell on Falcons is underrated. Yeah, he's playing well. He's playing well so far. Should Pat Riley trade for Harden? No. No, I don't want. Listen, I like James Harden, but if he's not 100% willing to change his style of play, we don't need him here. I don't need a ball dominant shooting guard that's going to take away possessions. We like to move the ball around. We like to spin around. We like to get everybody involved. I don't need James Harden dribbling the ball and wasting the clock and then pulling up for a step back three. I don't need that on my team, unless he's willing to change his game. I'm taking Lamar Jackson. I'm not taking Trevor Lawrence. What who do you think could win the matchup between the Bucks versus Rams? The Rams are starting to come back up, so I like what I'm seeing from the Rams, but the Bucks, I think the Bucks can get that. You listen, when the Titans win, you're gonna be big mad and be like, guys like Ryan Clark and Skip Bayless are gonna say Lamar trash. Skip has never really said that. That's the thing. One of the weird parts is Skip has legit, for the most part, been defending Lamar, and that's scary. So And also, it depends on how Lamar plays. I can't just say that. If we lose and Lamar played like trash, Lamar played like trash. Simple as that. Can't change that. Man, so y'all Raiders fans and Chiefs fans going at it, man. Oh my God. Do you think Pittsburgh can go 16-0? They have a great chance. They have a great chance to go 16-0. Did you see Gordon Hayward sign a huge deal with the Sharks? I thought he was going to the Pacers. I'm surprised he went to the Hornets. Hey, they're making moves. Maybe they might make the playoffs. Uh, three best all-time Ravens players. Oof. Well, first of all, none of them are going to be on offense. Well, I mean, the only person I would really say on offense, you got some candidates, but the only person I'd really say offensively is Jonathan Ogden would be a candidate for that. Other than that, it would have to be obviously Ed Reed, obviously Ray Lewis. And at that point, you're gonna have to choose between T Sizzle and Jonathan Ogden. I don't know who to choose between the two. I might go with T Sizzle because I love my man T Sizzle. Ravens got two big games coming up. Yeah, these two games are going to determine what they can really do in the playoffs. And since Greg Roman's talking about we're going to what did he say? We're going to change the identity of the offense or something like that, or we're going to have a new identity on offense. Whatever he said, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Raiders and Chiefs can't beat the Steelers. Yeah, shots at both of y'all. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Henry Ruggs or Jerry Jeudy? I got Jerry Jeudy. Oh, you also got Jerry Jeudy? I got Jerry Jeudy as well. Do you think Tatum can win MVP? One day, I believe he can. He's got the potential. He's got the potential. Raiders haven't. Okay, y'all really going at it. Chiefs and Raiders fans are really going at it right now. I think Baltimore is going one and done. If they continue to play like this and their offense continues to be predictable, they're going one and done. I agree with you, no question. But if they change, forge a new identity. If they truly forge a new identity on offense, and all of a sudden this Ravens offense is playing differently, and they can get healthy on defense, I think they can win a playoff game this year. I agree with you, bro. Somewhat. Let me see. Somehow, yeah. Coaching scouting has to change because how much we miss on receivers in the draft, they have to change. Like, they really got to change, man. Oh, Darren, what's up? Darren Johnson, what's up, man? What's going on? Hope you enjoy your day. Would you have fired Greg after the Pittsburgh game? I mean, I've been calling for Greg Roman for quite some time, so probably. Hi, who do you like is going to win Rookie of the Year, NBA and NFL? NFL Rookie of the Year. It's gonna come down to Herbert, Burrow, and Tua because they love to give it to quarterbacks. In terms of the NBA, I don't know. I have to see all the rookies play, but everyone. I mean, if you want me to be completely biased, my man Precious about to win Rookie of the Year for the NBA. But I don't know. A lot of people are saying LaMelo. We'll see how that goes. Roman doesn't know how to change. He's never shown the ability to adapt, and I doubt he's going to change that. So good luck with that. Which team do you think could go to the Super Bowl this season? Probably in the AFC, the best team equipped to do that right now would be the Chiefs. In the NFC, it's difficult. I could say the Saints, I could say the Bucks, and I could say the Packers, and maybe the Seahawks if they can figure out that defense. But for the most part, I'm not sure. Chiefs versus Saints are playing Week 15. Who you got? Saints out. Oh my God, that's so difficult. I'm not even sure. I might want to go with the Saints that game. I have to see how the Saints are playing in Week 15. Based on right now, the Chiefs have the edge, but I think the Saints can win if the Saints are at home. Which AFC matchup rivalry do you think is going to get more ugly between the Chiefs and the Raiders or Steelers versus Ravens? It's still going to be Steelers versus Ravens, man. I'm sorry. It ain't going to change. Every time these two play, it feels like a primetime game. Who you want for offensive corner? I will take anybody else besides Greg Roman right now. Heck, you can get James Irvin to call play calling right now. I don't care. Do you think Joshua Dobbs is the future for the Steelers? I think he's definitely going to. I don't even know if he is. I don't think so. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. I feel like they're definitely going to be looking to draft a quarterback in a year or two. I hope the Ravens win tomorrow. I'm hoping the same, man. I really hope we do, Darren. I don't even know who I'd want to hire as an offensive coordinator. I'm not even sure right now. Everyone's been pointing to Eric Bename from the Chiefs, and I wouldn't mind having him. And you got Chiefs and Raiders fans going at it for the most part. Yeah, Eric, he's the best offensive coordinator right now. You'd probably take him. Who do you think will win more Super Bowls, Tua or Lamar? I have no question. I don't even know how to answer that. I would like to see Lamar win a playoff game for the most part before I want to talk about Super Bowls. Let's see this Ravens win in the playoffs this season. Hopefully they do before I want to talk about Super Bowls. Would you rather watch Monday Night Football from ESPN or NBA Sunday Night Football? I'd rather just take Sunday Night Football. Monday Night Football. I'll take the Sunday Night Football. All right. Well, with that being said, this has definitely been fun. I love answering you guys' questions. I love interacting with you for the most part. I'm trying to do live streams more often when I have time, but this is definitely fun. Ravens flock for the Ravens that are in here. Let's hope the best for the Ravens tomorrow. For the other teams, Steelers, Bills, Chiefs, Raiders, whatever fans you are, best of luck to your teams tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Another great day for football. It's going to be another great Sunday. And best of luck to everybody out there. We'll see what happens. As for the Ravens, man, Greg Roman's on the clock, man. It's time for him to respond. If he does not respond, best of luck to him keeping his job at the end of the season. With that being said, that's all I got for the most part. Thank you guys for joining me on the stream. I appreciate you guys taking the time. I appreciate the Raiders and the Chiefs fans going at it because that's going to be a great game. We're going to have to talk about that tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But, of course, I'm focused on the Ravens for the most part. Hopefully we do well. Peace out to everybody. Hope you guys enjoy your night, and I'm out of here.